you been levitated, Michael?
No, no, but I have been drenched in their consciousness, and it feels like being slimed.
What
It
the
literally feels like
Michael?
being
Michael, what the fuck
immersed.
does that mean, bro?
It literally feels like being immersed in warm physical jelly, like
Okay.
jelly, like you're kind of like frozen in like an avalanche.
Uh huh.
So not good.
Mm.
Really unsettling. There's been a M5 uh, X-ray flux
An
as an
M5.
alert.
What's M5?
Magnitude 5 of generally 6.
Okay. Michael, I think you're on
So
a different wavelength, brother.
I
I don't
get
think I'm there
alerts
with
on
you.
my phone about that stuff.
Uh, so like so just like a general question, when the American government like released all the shit about the UFOs, how do you feel about that, Michael?
It's a futile cause. It's a misguided attempt to silence the truth, and that's a virtual impossibility,
What
especially in the age of modern technology. So,
what's the
you know,
truth?
they can treat true believers however they want, but doesn't change the fact that we know what's gone on at Area 51. We know about the collection of non-human origin technical vehicles we're in possession of, and we know for a fact that this specific species of alien is involved.
What specific species?
The Zeta Reticuli diminutive gray.
Just repeat that again, bro.
Zeta Reticuli is a star system in our galaxy,
Okay.
34 light years away, and they're called the gray, the four-fingered, four-toed, four-foot gray alien, as depicted in the Egyptian hieroglyphics, as depicted in the Latin American pictographs, as matching the mummies that we found in the Nazca Plateau. Four fingered, four toed, oversized head, larger orbital sockets, almond shaped, large. So we've got the evidence, and we've also seen the video of Skinny Bob, which
Mm-hmm.
matches up as well. Zerum has seen the Skinny Bob video. What do you think of it, Zerum?
It's pretty appalling. It's pretty crazy. Like, you know, uh,
So what do you
I
just not to cut you off, Sarah, but Michael, what do you think like? Do you think there's a purpose for us, or are we just another species of alien out
Well,
there?
that's answering a very complicated question. I mean, each individual has the opportunity to have a purpose in this universe, and
That's
it's up to
fair.
each individual.
Yeah,
But do
that's
you mean
fair.
do we have a purpose? Do we have a purpose to the aliens? That's a different
No.
question.
So like, I don't. I guess purpose isn't the best word, but do you? Yeah, I mean, like, are we so to the aliens? Are we also aliens?
We're in some cases yes, in some cases we're just food.
Okay, okay. So are we food? So we're food. Are we slaves?
That's the difference between knowing and not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know that the Egyptian hieroglyphics talks about how the chief scientist of the galaxy, the gray alien, enslaved the giants to build the pyramids with the Loa Loa eye worm, the black oil eye worm, then you'll know the truth, right?
Okay. You're breaking my brain here, brother.
Well, it's out there. You just got to read it. It's written on the wall.
I can't read that shit.
Very few people have, and it's just it's unfortunate that um, the tablet of Abraham is or the seal of Abraham is not something that's widely known because it depicts a dark-skinned alien with reverse bending legs.
Mm. So do you believe in a god,
Yeah, I do.
You do? Which
I believe he's a living being and he lives on a planet somewhere else in the universe, not close.
Okay. Okay, but he's our God. Like he created us.
Yes. The creator of the universe and all things.
Okay.
Yes.
And like I know this is I it's like the age old question, but like it what is he made out of? Is he just a
Um,
being?
he can be any form, just so you know,
Okay.
but he has a body
Okay.
and he lives on a planet just like you and me.
Okay. Did somebody create him?
Negative.
No. Okay.
No, he came into existence by the virtue of scientific truth and reality. The
Okay.
very nature of creation depends upon a creator being. And so just like just like a hospital can produce a specialist with any disease,
Mhm.
the universe created the creator so that he could do the job of the physics of the universe. So the super intelligence, the Holy Spirit, is part of the Godhead.
Okay.
And so the Holy Spirit manifested Lord the God the Father. And so I guess I reversed myself. You ask who created God, and I said I went around the block and I said then the Holy Spirit manifested the presence of God the Father and gave him true form. That's not really borne out in any demonstrable fact or citation that I can give you. That's only a loose interpretation of what I've come to believe.
Okay. What do you think happens when you die?
Well, it depends upon the life you've lived. If you have a will, if you have a covenant with the Lord made in the high temple, you've got a different destiny than most people. If you're an astronaut, you have a different destiny than the average uninitiated idiot.
No, I
The
understand,
drone that works
but
the drone that works at Burger King, Brett. What?
if you don't make that testament with the Lord in the high temple, where do you go? Do you repeat?
You can arrange to have your soul shuttled or ferried with other groups of aliens like the extraterrestrials I've talked about.
Have you?
You can have the aliens divert your energy specifically through a covenant with them, and you can go to Saturn, which is what I've chosen.
So you're gonna go to Saturn?
Yeah,
Okay, why Saturn?
Oh, what drugs have you done, brother?
I smoke weed
What why are you gonna go to Saturn?
and 9 other cardiac medicines.
Okay, okay, respect. You answered the question without being a dick. Cool.
What's so cool
I figured
about
you're gonna say a whole lot of hallucinogenic drugs.
what's so cool about Saturn? Why you wanna go there?
Well, that's a complicated question, and you sort of have to take a class in Greek mythology to understand who that figure is
I understand
and
some of it.
in,
I just wanna know why
how
you
it
wanna go.
plays how it plays into the pantheon of other gods in the
Isn't
galaxy.
Saturn like Zeus or something? Isn't like the top G?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the home of the pantheon of other gods.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like, why do you want to go?
Well, because I've risen to a level of galactic notoriety that they offered it to me. What can I tell you?
Who who offered it to you?
Just in the same way we described earlier that the Mothmen told people through electromagnetic telephone communication that catastrophes were going to happen, like the 9 and 99 in Denver that he said would die. The next day, a plane crash, Flight 9 in Denver, killed 99 people. In the same way that communing with the divine worked in that way, it worked for me in sleep and lucid dreaming.
So you've talked to like the
I
divine.
had, I had. Let's put it this way: I had divine commune at a spiritual altar
Mhm.
in my dream state,
Mhm.
and I stated the request and got a positive response. That's all I
What
can really
all? No,
describe it.
that's understand. What all have you like been told to do? Like, have you been
Just
told?
wait,
Have you been? So you haven't
just
been like
wait.
told to come on here and like do you think they'll get like
No,
upset at you for?
well, I was by a human,
Okay.
not the ETs.
Okay, who told you to come prophesize?
The Jerry Housley, ex-command sergeant major of the Army, a Delta Force guy that I was mentored by at St. John's Military School in Salina, Kansas, in 1986 and 1985.
Okay. Are you so you went to military school? Are you and you're like into this? Are you familiar with the Gulf Beach Six?
Negative.
No, it's these six U.S. soldiers that were in I believe Germany at post, and they deserted their post because they said that a divine spirit had contacted them that they had to go to
No shit.
they had to go to Gulf Beach, Florida, where I forget the original guy, but he was like real big back in the day for like recording the UFOs on the beach. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, and they finally got caught like for deserting, but they were like dead on about like the aliens contacted us. We have to go save the world.
Oh yeah. Right.
So I mean, they got stopped and the world didn't end.
Well, yeah, and so there's definitely misdirection that occurs in the interpretation, and good guys can be made to do bad things, even violate their oath and all that, and that's unfortunate that our people are susceptible to the evildoer in that way. But he's a pretty powerful being at this point, and I've warned the general staff of the military personally that the presentation of Fox News in our public television systems on base are undermining the chain of command.
Mm.
They know.
Mm. Okay.
I don't hear.
So you swear
Level, what's up?
allegiance. You swear allegiance to whom?
What?
Like who do you swear allegiance to?
The American flag, bro.
The American
The
flag.
American
Okay.
way of life. The
So
Constitution.
what if the big gray comes down and he's like, "Hey man, you can't do that no more."
The big gray.
That's what he called it. He was like, "It's a gray person, and they're
Well, if in fact giants are involved in the return of the Anunnaki and the Sumerian giant,
alrighty."
Sumerian god, and the Sumerian gods, if that's the case, and it does involve oversized gray, I guess I would have no choice but to listen to whatever it is they said. But quite honestly, I don't see any nefarious intent in the Greys' interaction with humanity. I really don't.
Do you see any nefarious intent with any of the species that you've talked about?
Oh yeah, of course.
Which ones should we be like on the lookout for?
The reptilians,
The reptilians.
the ones that'll eat you.
What about the insects? They were talking about insects in the files, man.
Certain ones, yes. Other ones, no. Like the praying mantis is a high priest. It's a bishop, effectively.
So are there praying mantis people? Or
Yes. Well, not humanoids. They're still giant. Maybe it is humanoid. I don't know. For all I know, it can show up as any form. With a
okay,
humanoid with a praying mantis head, maybe I don't know,
okay.
but it makes more sense that it would just be a giant praying mantis because that's the real deal,
Okay.
right?
Where are and like they talked about them being on Earth, so like where are they at? Are they like
Well, they're not necessarily on Earth. They probably live on the Sky City with the giant blue aliens and Jesus.
so there's so like Jesus lives with the aliens.
Yeah, I know their location. Like,
Okay.
Jesus is
they're in
Jesus
they're
is
in
an
they're in
alien.
Dearborn, they're in Dearborn, Michigan. That's where they reside.
very funny. That's very funny. That's very funny. We don't tolerate racists in here, level.
I'm being for real. There's nothing racist about it.
I know what you're saying. You're talking about illegal aliens, and what you don't
No,
understand is I'm talking specifically about the stained glass in the National Cathedral in Washington of an 8 foot wide head of a giant blue alien Christ that's angry and is a hairy bear Jew with oversized, glossy, almond shaped eyes and a big
Hold
head.
up, bro. I just a question. So like, hold up. I'm so bro, Michael, you've hurt
Christ,
my brain,
giant
brother.
lion horse is who we're talking about, all right? This
lion.
Christ,
So Jesus is an alien.
Jesus is an alien, yes.
Okay.
By what definition?
I mean, technically, if like he like so like I've always liked the
Jesus
idea.
was not an alien. Jesus came as one of us. He died as one of us for our sins, but he's returning as a giant blue alien. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's
all right.
what
What's like the train of thought on that one?
The
Makes you think that?
octagonal stained glass in the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. is the train of thought I'm talking about.
Big ass fucking stained glass thingy.
Yeah. Blue skinned alien giant. Yeah. With an angry look on his face, a hairy, angry bear Jew looking down at us like
about?
this.
What is this? What can I look up? What is this called? A bear.
Yeah, I
Jew.
want to look this up. I actually want to see what this
The
is.
returning Christ giant destroyer. That's who we're talking about.
Returning Christ. Return
Giant destroyer.
Christ giant. Fucking spell
Yeah, I'm
it.
not seeing that anywhere.
Yeah,
You're not going to find it just with a simple Google search,
so
bro.
what do we
That was
make
Big
You
ass
said it was like a stained glass somewhere. Where do we go to look up the stained glass?
something that you're going to find pictures of because of where it appears. It's next to the altar. Only some of it is visible from two seats in the very front row of the public area.
Yeah, but like what?
It's behind
where?
a buttress. It's behind a interior wall buttress. So there's an interior wall and an outer wall in this church, and there's a hallway that runs between the two. There's glass on the outside, and the inside wall has glass. This is an interior stained glass. This picture is so hard to find. Good on you if you can find it. The one that I found disappeared, and I didn't even save it. So I got news for you. I've seen the picture of it, and it does exist. I've talked to Secret Service agents about it. And you know what they said to me? They said we've probably been told.
So like where geographically is this? Can I go find it? Can I go visit it?
Yeah, you can go to Washington D.C. and see at least a couple of feet of it, the edge of it, if you sit in the front two left seats in the cathedral, or go up to the front edge of the public area and you lean your head in, you can probably see it. Yeah.
Is it the guy that I put in the chat? In the side chat? In the side chat? Is that it?
That's not it, but it tracks.
That tracks.
It tracks because
Why is he
it basically is the same character as described, right?
Why is he blue?
Say that again.
Why is he blue?
Because different atmospheres and different environments have a different metabolism that the life form develops with. Can you understand that?
Nah, yeah, like I get that, but when he came down the first time, he wasn't blue.
I know that. When he came down the first time, he was human. When he comes back this time, he comes back as the destroyer of worlds, and he doesn't care whether we look like us or not.
But why? Why
Looks
is
like
he
us or not.
coming back to destroy us, bro? He was all peace and love.
Because
What happened?
because we haven't by and large chosen the atoning sacrifice he previously made, and he needs to wreck it all.
So we have to sacrifice somebody? I feel like we.
Oh man, you have to either stay and survive the tribulation
Okay.
and or ascend
Mm-hmm.
into the Galactic Federation of Civilizations here on Earth,
Okay.
and thus bypass the destruction I've described,
Okay.
or be consumed by fire, bro. One or the other.
Okay. But why?
Those are the only two possibilities, man.
Yeah, those can be the only two possibilities, but why?
Because that's the way of the universe.
The way of the universe is
good
to
devour the
send.
evil.
Hold up,
The good, the light always trumps evil, and thus devours.
why would the
Trump's
way
regime,
why
Trump's regime will be devoured by the light of it, bro.
Okay, I understand, but why would the universe go? Okay, we're gonna make this planet, and then like there's these people, and then we're gonna have the Roman Empire start potentially dating thousands of years with smaller settlements before Jesus ever came down. Jesus comes down. He like what did he do? Did he tell us like, hey, you got a certain time? I'm gonna come back. Like, is like it doesn't make sense for the universe to play this.
You're not using the terminology. You're not using the correct terminology. The correct terminology is free agency,
Okay.
life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and free agency.
Okay.
You're missing the boat. You're missing the joy of scientific truth. You missed your appointment to get your shot, bro.
How?
And now I'm offering you the red pill, and you won't take it in favor of what seems like a blue pill choice.
No, I'm not taking it because it just seems a little like just like all of these things that you say them very fast, and from like a psychological point of view, it just sounds like these are things that you have mentally rehearsed because you know if you don't and you stumble upon them, people are going to question you upon them. So it just comes off a little like scripted, a little fake-ish. Like, I don't know if you've been here a lot, and it seems like somebody that like has all this knowledge, especially on a public platform like this, that understands that this regime isn't going to end well. And you talking about something like this on a public platform that gets hacked daily in crime investigations is just it's idiotic. If you were telling any
No,
truth, you
I'm
wouldn't
okay.
be doing this on
Be
Discord.
careful with that one, bro. Careful, bro. You're treading on thin ice now.
I Okay, that's cool. You could like go back there and like pull out like medals or whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. There's no this is all personal claims. And like the Jesus photo with the blue alien, it just kept getting it. You were talking about it initially like it was something that we could find like automatically, and then when we were like, oh, we'll go find it, you were like, well, it's this like this all sounds very scripted. Yeah, I don't think Jesus would have came down and like did the shit he did if it was all like a whole, well, it's just a universal plan and that's how the universe works, and he's gonna come back about like 6,000 years later, and he's gonna be a big blue fucking alien and he's gonna kill us all. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. And I feel like for somebody to have a "don't tread on me" flag, I feel like you wouldn't be the happiest about like being treaded on by aliens. But you seem perfectly okay with this, Michael.
I wasn't by the speaker, so I couldn't hear what you're saying. I went and got a coffee and a Danish.
Oh, that's okay, Michael. I was just saying how all of this sounds very scripted. And like it seems like the whole like idea that Jesus came down, did what he did, and then 4, 5, 6,000 years later, he's like, well, I'm just gonna, it's the universe's way, so I'm gonna come back down as a blue alien, fire, fuck everybody up unless they like join me in this galactic or accept the Galactic Federation. And it just seems like somebody that has like a "don't tread on me" flag wouldn't be too happy with that kind of circumstance. Like, it seems like your like morals and like this like script, I don't know if you're trying to play or like maybe you truly believe this. These are conflicting things. These aliens are forcing you to either accept this knowledge and accept this federation or burn and die.
You don't understand. I've been gifted with the keys. You don't understand. I've been gifted with the keys to the universe. That doesn't go away. I get to take that with me after I die.
Michael, I feel like this is Stockholm syndrome.
You're not hearing me.
Michael, I'm hearing you, and it
no,
is
you're not, brother. You haven't had the luxury of going to college and law school.
Michael, you have no way. Michael, you have no way to know that. You have no way to know that, Michael.
And never having to work
Michael,
and rest every day of your life. and
Michael,
have the luxury of learning
I'm
at your own
so,
pace.
Michael, I'm so glad that like you're either living off welfare or mom or like inherit whatever you're living off of, Michael. I'm so glad for you, but that still doesn't make any of your points more valid. And all of this just now sounds like you're trying to like deflect onto other things. Where it's like you haven't had the luxury of having this. I feel like if you truly believe this, you would stand 10 toes to defend this. Michael, are you kicking me?
See that whole thing about telekinesis and seeing the future in its ugliest form and all that.
Type shit.
It's a real thing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and you seem to know how to practice it. So
I love this little joke. Oh my god, there's no fucking way. What the fuck was that? Dog, what was that? Hold up, can my camera turn on? Please? Turn on. What was that? Oh my god. My fucking brain hurts, dude. I'm so white. Oh my god, I cannot wear white t-shirts with the sun. Oh no. Oh no, gang. Bro, what the fuck was that, y'all? What was that? Blue alien Jesus, chat. Blue alien Jesus. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if I'm gonna make more videos like this. I honestly did enjoy it. They're quick little, easy videos to make. Just debating people, seeing people's brains. Some people have wild ass ideas, wild ass thoughts. That man believes that there is a Galaxy Space Federation and there's a Blue Jesus. Shout out Blue Jesus. Shout out the Galaxy Space Federation. Don't burn me in fire. Peace, love, and prosperity, bitches.